Hey guys, it's Jeremy Scott here with the Gorilla AI Tools and the AI Money Press. Hey, I want to do a really quick video for you on the top 5 AI tools in the market today. The ones that I think are really most critical for what we're doing in this space, and just my personal opinion on the things that I happen to use the most. Now, I'm going to go through a couple of these just really quick with you, and my list starting at number 5. And my number 5 is actually going to be ChatGPT. Not just because, not that I think it's not great, not that I don't think that it's useful, it just everybody knows it. And obviously, it is where everybody is headed. Now, there's a lot of great things going on, obviously, in this space. One of the great things that I love about it is the fact that you can now search. Now, ChatGPT can literally become your number one search engine. And that's really fantastic. However, I'm hearing a lot of news and a lot of interesting things about DeepSeek. And DeepSeek is quite interesting. I mean, it's coming out of China. It's a China-based app. And now that we've seen everything going on with TikTok, and crazy enough, some of you may not realize this, and even I didn't realize it at first, but really CapCut, another tool that we're going to talk about in a little bit later, and it'll tell you exactly why I think it's great. It's actually owned by the same parent company, ByteDance, and it's been debated on what the percentage of ownership is actually by the CCP, that's the Chinese Communist Party, what is actually owned by their government, their percentage of it per se, and what is actually based in really free market principles. Outside of that, I do think that it is a great tool. I have seen some of the outputs. I have not personally installed it on my computer because I need to take a deeper dive into what the end-user license agreement is and take a look at the terms, because I'm pretty disturbed about some of the things that I've seen in TikTok. A lot of you maybe don't care, but there's some security issues that I obviously have concerns with. But outside of that, I think for now, obviously the advancements with ChatGPT are fantastic. You're looking at the new element called Operator. Now, Operator, guys, if you haven't seen this, there's basically a demo, and it's telling you that it can actually fill in forms. It can be your personal assistant. We're getting to the level of potentially creepy on some of the things that it can possibly do. You're telling it what you want to do and when you want to do it. It's literally finding things, tasks, and it's completing them for you. As you can see actually in this screen, it's just a simple demo. So obviously you guys go ahead and click on Operator. That's over on the left-hand side. It'll do a demo of it, and you can try it out. And I'm interested to see what the permissions are that are required for it to function properly. So that's number 5, ChatGPT. Hang with me, and we'll have sort of a surprise at the end about number 1. Number 4. Let's talk about number 4. And that is something I've discovered relatively recently. And strangely enough, it is PicLumen. I don't know if you guys have seen PicLumen, but I was recently introduced to this tool, and maybe I'm a late adopter, but the quality of the images that this puts out are just phenomenal. And in fact, it's completely free. And that's what's crazy to me. And we're talking everything from logo design to beautiful images that are rich in color, rich in depth, really just a phenomenal product. And yeah, you can actually create a decent amount of things with this that are well beyond anything you can possibly think of. We're talking logo design for your businesses, character design, e-com for those who are in e-com, easy way to create license-free images for products. You name it. Book illustrations for any of you guys who want to make some fun things. But phenomenal. The level of realism that this has the potential of is just, it's incredible. Not only that, but I've been playing with Replicate, and I have a tutorial coming up on Replicate here in a couple of days. For those of you who don't know, Replicate is actually a way to create an AI avatar of yourself by uploading images. You train what they call a Flux LoRa. You train a LoRa to create the images of yourself, and that's what I've been using for my thumbnails lately. Absolutely love it. There are a few others that are available too in the marketplace, but I've just gotten used to using Replicate in that form and fashion. We'll review some of the others down the road. So PicLumen comes in at number 4 for me because of all the things it can possibly do. When I said a Flux, it can actually do this by creating characters either based off of yourself or others, and it can remain consistent across all of the images that you're using. There's some tools out there you can literally use to do what they call a head swap, so you can create characters in any particular scene, and if you've created a great AI character, you can upload that image and just swap the head and move. That's how people are creating high quality videos going from platform to platform, and it's really great. So we'll get into more of that, but I do recommend try Piclumen. It's really free. They do, if you want to upgrade your plan, to store your images. Otherwise, they're going to be dumped off the server after a 30-day period. That's okay. You can download them. If you haven't downloaded them in 30 days, I really don't know what to tell you. So number 5, we had ChatGPT. Number 4, Piclumen. Moving right along to one of my absolute favorites, and that is going to be Spotter Studio. Now, Spotter Studio is, for those of you who are in the video production space like myself, who are really concerned with the YouTube side of things, creating quality content, Spotter Studio really can't be beat in terms of the data that it actually spits out. You may have seen this in some previous videos, but when we're talking about why it's valuable is because it literally runs the analytics on the types of YouTube videos out there that are performing really well without using any other sorts of plugins. There are great things that you can have in Google extensions and so on that will give you data, but it doesn't help create a damn thing. This actually helps you create it. So, for example, let's say I was, what I'm looking at is I'm looking for outliers. I want to find what the performance is of these particular videos. And what this basically means, 3.0, this video did 3 times what this channel normally does. These videos aren't really curated for any particular reason other than I clicked on the tab and they happen to be here. But let's say you wanted to do something with, create a video about, I don't know, let's say, anything. Let's say cooking. Because cooking is actually, I do know, those channels are underserved in terms of monetization and so on. I understand this from other channels. But this will give you a really great idea for the people who are performing well and doing well in the cooking space. You're going to find a lot of international results as well. But your filters, you're looking for me, what I'm looking to do something to replicate what others have had success with, I'm looking for a minimum of a 3x. Not only that, but because the algorithm usually changes, I want to see something that was created really within the last 60 days. This tells me right now, when I'm looking at it, this particular video, I don't know why, did 24.4 times more than what it normally does. Now, that doesn't mean it's huge. I mean, these numbers aren't really massive, but you see 51,000 views on Monday to Saturday delicious healthy breakfasts. That looks great. They have 27,000 subscribers. This may not be the type of channel that you really want to follow for this type of data. Maybe you want to look for somebody who happens to have, more. Well, there's Robbie. This one actually looks pretty good. Robbie delivers the ultimate in cooking, best of enemies. Okay, so this is kind of interesting right here. You would look and say, oh, this one does 3.9 times more than it has. Let's see if we can find another stronger outlier. Right here, Cozy Fairy Tale Cottage. This was actually created on the 17th. It did 11 times more, 35,000 subscribers, but this video did 319,000 views. Why? I don't really know. But let's say you wanted to copy something that had something to do with this. Now, this is going to give me some results. It's going to look funky because my channel is all about AI stuff. But we could utilize a title like this and say, did AI transform country living? You can go ahead and continue it and say, oh, I don't know, we'll use YouTube's best practices, and it'll give us some great stuff. But it spits out a lot of things that you can either utilize, you can change, you can keep them the way that they are. You can literally go to thumbnails and have this thing create a thumbnail. It automatically defaults for some reason to concept art, but it's going to give us 4 outputs, 4 or 5. Now, we're not going to deal with those. We're at realistic now. And inspired by that particular video, audience description would just be people who like to cook. And we're going to say that. And we're going to go. I didn't give it any additional data, anything else to go with. So it's just going to play around. It's going to come up with some other options for us and a realistic look. So there's this guy. I don't know why it thinks that it looks kind of like me. This guy has giant eyeballs. Some different things. It'll give you some images. It gives you really simple thumbnails. Now, this one has nothing to do with cooking. I realize I've got a bit of a conflict because it's tuned into my channel. So whatever your particular channel genre is, that's the type of images it's going to spit out for you. But back to that, one of the greatest things that I appreciate with it is hooks. Now, it's all about hooks in your description that usually brings people to your viewership. But you can see right here, when you go to hooks, this is the top part of your description. Not only you can use it for your title, but it's really for the first part of the description to tell the algorithm that for whoever is looking for your type of content, these are the things, or you're trying to serve up content based on what people are looking for. I think the reverse engineering is really where it's at. So cook up a serene countryside meals with AI-generated music, enhancing your culinary creativity. That's actually a hell of a great hook. But if you wanted to take it one step further, you always have these extendable areas right here, and you could say explode once again, and we'll see just what it gives us if it fine-tunes it a little bit better. Hey, come on. I mean, look at that. Join me as I discover how AI-generated music transforms countryside cooking into an art. If I wanted to do that, I would literally just keep this right here, and I would go back to my titles. All right. Whoever mixed AI with cooking is a genius. I'm going to keep it. Now, if I wanted to do something really, really fun, I would just go right back over here to PicLumen. I know this is going to seem strange, but let's say we wanted to, let's generate a free image, guys. Now, it's completely, I messed around with a couple of images earlier. I wanted to give it something, a hyper-realistic, stunning image of a stunning, attractive cyborg-looking female with captivating eyes. You can see the prompt right here with a casual male. This is actually for a future video, so you guys are getting a sneak peek. Then I'm doing a video in the future here called AI Friend or Foe. You'll see that coming up in the near future. But this is a hyper-realistic image, guys. It's unreal. But let's say I want to go back to create, and I want to give it a prompt, and we're just shooting from the hip here. Let's see. Give me an image of a cyborg-looking female character that looks, I don't know, cooking in a modern farmhouse kitchen. Let's see. The scene is early morning with sunlight. Let's see. But we got to tell it this first. Because I'm a big fan of the hyper-realistic look. Now, I have no idea. I don't know what this is going to come out to be. Image reference, we don't have any other image for it to be basing itself off of. Auto translate, we could do more. It could do an enhanced prompt, or a prompt enhanced, but you see that's actually a premium feature. But for now, just see what it gives us raw. I mean, it's a free image generator. Let's see what it does for us. Now, it's automatically going to do an output in 1:1, which is okay for social media with, Instagram obviously would be great. But I obviously am going to be using things in 16:9 more for a YouTube format. Check her out. I mean, this is literally insane, guys. And one of the top 5 tools in my arsenal. And I got to tell you, It's for a free image generator. I don't see how you can go wrong with this. I promote a lot of tools as affiliate links that we make revenue for promoting. This is entirely free, guys. And I got to tell you, I'm thoroughly impressed. If you can't tell, I'm really impressed with this. So going back to PicLumen, but you can literally bring in images like this. You can go back to Spotter Studio. You can create your own thumbnails and upload them. And then when you're actually posting your 2 videos, you can literally copy all of these things out of here and throw them right into your YouTube video. So we covered ChatGPT. We covered PicLumen. Covered Spotter Studio. Next, without fail, has got to be CapCut. Now, there are I mentioned CapCut before, and I know that some people don't use this one as a video editor, but I will have to tell you it's one of the easiest video creation tools I have ever used in my life. I have played with Adobe. I've played with, with several different tools. I got to tell you that right now for video output, CapCut is really where it's at. If you were to say, create new, well, it's going to tell you right here that you've got 16.9 or 16 by 9 as your ratio. Obviously, it's going to go 9 by 16 for YouTube or for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram. You can create different things that you want to do one-to-one, but for now, we're going to say we're going to create a YouTube video. Well, it's going to give me a blank space, a workspace to be in. Now, from here, media, what I really love about this is I can take any image or any section. This is obviously some of the videos that I've already uploaded here. But if I want to take any of these things, I can just drop in a video. Here it is. If I want to go down to my different music, I can go and grab the theme that you guys actually hear on a regular basis. We can drop this right in here. My Gorilla AI Tools theme and my big goofy head, but you could drop anything you want in here. If I wanted to have a narration or I wanted to add their music into it instead of mine, if I wanted to actually add text, we could put anything in here with text for a scroll. I could drop that in right here and dial in even closer, and I could say that I want this template to go longer. Okay. Not have you look at my giant noggin. Let's move this back to here, just because. Okay. Now, this text element, text stuff. I'm mistyping here, but that's okay. And explore the beauty of, all right? We could pick your font, whatever you want, it's fine. All right, and we're going to save it. Now, if I put this across here, you'll see it'll play, and it gives you that, right? So it pops out on the screen. CapCut is so insanely easy to use. It makes you look like a pro. You can throw anything like transitions. You can introduce when you're looking at your music. I can come into here in music and I can turn the volume down to go below. So if I want to have it in the background, it's there. I can actually have it fade in, and you'll see in the screen right here, you'll see that it actually changes the shape of the music. It slowly comes in up to full volume. So obviously your fade in, and I use this a lot for my fade out. I'll go fade out of 6 seconds. We'll drop that in the very end with the end screen, and we call it good. Sounds great, makes me look really smart, and this is sort of Wizard of Oz peeking behind the curtain type of stuff that show you guys how I'm creating the things that I'm creating. I'm completely transparent. I want you guys to be able to use these things for yourselves, to just use for whatever creative expression, for your business, for your hobbies, whatever it is. I want to teach you how to level things up. That is the number 2 in my top 5. So once again, just to review, number 5. Number 5, Okay, we got ChatGPT, then PicLumen, then Spotter Studio, CapCut, and now our final one, our final tool that is my absolute favorite. And nothing can beat Go High Level. Go High Level is, you might say, well, that's not really an AI tool. But I got to tell you, it actually has a lot of AI infrastructure built into it. The screen you're looking at here is something that creates social media posts for you automatically. Now, a lot of you may not be in the space of wanting to become a SaaSpreneur, and what that is software as a solution. It's not a hardware-based situation. It's Go High Level is a phenomenal CRM tool, but it creates landing pages, it creates marketing funnels, it creates AI agent tools to answer the phone 24/7. You could utilize these things for yourself as a business owner or an entrepreneur, or you could, if you felt like it, open an AI agency. You can learn the tools of the trade with phenomenal customer service and support from the Go High Level staff. I've used a lot of different CRMs over the years in different business functions. Go High Level is second to none. In fact, I'm going to have a link in the description. You guys can actually get a 14-day free trial. What's great for me to narrow it down, there's a lot of great things for you to explore, but I just want to show you one thing right now. I talked about a video coming up. I'm just messing around with this right now. Content title, I have this going to be posted for my Instagram page. And I don't do a lot on Instagram. If you guys have been looking at it, my apologies. I haven't done a lot of content for it. But content creation right here, you can have AI create your content for you. The content title right here, I put AI, friend or foe, and create a compelling post about how people should embrace automation that AI can bring to their business and personal lives, with an emphasis on not hot. What was wrong with me right here? How you can generate income using AI tools. All right, we picked a few keywords. We're going to go from there. Writing tone. You can have it bold, dramatic, grumpy, secretive, respectful, funny, casual, all these crazy things. I picked dramatic. It's going to have 3 outputs, and the content length. You can go really small, medium, large, and of course, custom length, 50 to 900 words that you would want to have. I just said medium because I just want to see what it comes out with. I literally have not seen what this output is. So you guys are watching this technically live to see what the hell it does. It's going to take a minute, and it's going to create a post that will go directly to my Instagram for me. Let's see. Well, there we go. That's not too long content right here. An arrow where time races like never before, the advent of AI. I won't read that out to you guys. You guys can look on the screen. But don't hesitate to call back. Now, look what I can do right here. Now, because we'll get into some other, elements too. Look, it's giving me 3 different outputs here. I can copy any one of these and put it straight there. What I want to do is, let's say, now, I'm not going to really scrutinize all of these for the moment, but we'll use this one. And we're going to drop it right in here. 175 words. That's not bad at all. We can come up with the tags and whatnot later on. But here it is. Can you imagine? And we're going to put this into tips and tricks. It's automatically got it here for you. And it hasn't created any images yet, but at least it created an entire post for me. I could throw the images in here if I really wanted to, and we would go from there. So we have the image. We're going to select, and then I'm just going to say insert files. That's simple. It's now created an entire Instagram post for me, and I guess you're going to see this live, because I'm just going to hit post and forget it. We'll just post it now. And there it goes. And it's going live in progress right now. But what I really want to stress is Go High Level does so many things for you in creating funnels, creating marketing, It can help grow other businesses. You guys could literally market the services and make recurring income every single month for providing services to other small businesses in your area or really anywhere in the country, I suppose. But the best thing you guys could possibly do for the moment is, if I can go back to my other page, right here. You guys have seen this page. I would tell you right now that if you go here and click this button on Get Started, I'm going to send you my AI checklist of 400 plus AI tools. I'm probably going to pare it down, but it'll have all of my top 5. Have links to create your own account. And I can tell you right now that this link, once you click this, it'll bring you over and give you a 14-day free trial of Go High Level. Sound good? I mean, sound good or good? From then, I can actually help and coach you guys. If you send me some messages, I'll connect with you and maybe even help do some individual coaching. But click the button, just enter your name, email address, forget phone number, not required. I don't have the ability, well, I do, but I'm not going to send you SMS. So that's what you can do. And I will send you my AI checklist of all of the goodies and help get you guys started on the path to generating income using AI and go from there. It's a phenomenal thing. Lots of great opportunity, guys. And I look forward to sharing this with you and moving forward. For now, we're just going to keep messing with stuff. We're going to keep learning. We're going to keep figuring out what's next. And getting back to our channel, right here, it's a new channel. Help us out, guys. If you like the content, if you like the news that I gave you, the information, please click like, subscribe on the video, and help us grow this thing. It's pretty phenomenal. I'm going to have market news every week on how to make money and what's going on actually in the market with the companies that back AI and how it's developing. But I'm also going to bring you guys lots of insights on the different types of tools that you can have fun with, and most importantly, hopefully, you'll use these skills to monetize them, and let's get you free. Let's help you grow and expand your horizons, and hopefully expand your money, right? Let's help you make more money. Let's help you grow. That's about it. I got not a whole lot else to say, guys, but thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're still here by now, thanks for hanging on while I'm rambling. It's been a good time. More stuff coming your way soon. Jeremy Scott, AI Money Press, and Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.